Hello, friends. A very good morning to all of you out there. Congratulations and celebrations all around. So happy to have a successful RFA family here. Spectacular results. Great going. Congratulations from the entire team of RFA tutors. The champions are still increasing. The count still not finished. It was 67 in the May exam back in 2021. Then we started off with the next in 99 in the November batch. And till date, 142 passing students have counted, and still the scoreboard is going on and on. Thank you very much for being the awesome, hardworking family, hands in hands, making it a success together. Congratulations to all of you out there. Just wanted to have this feel that we have been working hard for this for so long. How do you guys feel? Hello, Ambreen. Hi, Amina. Hi, Anuja. Hello, Ghazala. The entire family is proud of you. Thank you very much, Ashwarya, for joining in. Gauri, students are loving you like anything. Thank you very much, everyone, to be here. Sneha, thank you being part of the RFA family. Let's take one by one and let's see what do they have to say. Hello, Kausar. Kausar is already unmute. Ali is already unmute. Hi, Ali. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Dr. Sidra.
Ali, you know, when you start talking, I remember your first station and I was like,
Yes.
Ali, please start practicing. Ali, it won't happen like this. Please, you have to be serious. He said, don't worry, Sidra. I will be great. I will be fine. I will do it. And Ali always laugh. How does it?
Dr. Sidra, you know, all the Jordan doctors, they always make fun of me because of that first station. They always say, Ali, you need more empathy. Dr. Sidra said that you need more empathy. Be empathetic in the exam. They kept saying this for 2 months for me, you know.
Ali, I was so worried after your first station. I was like, how would we do in just 1.5 months? And Ali is so non-serious. But then I used to talk to all your Jordan friends that please, we have to be a little more strict because it's a competitive exam. But there was a very good change after your break from the hospital.
Yeah, that's right. And actually, when I did my first station, I didn't know anything about the exam or the system or what should I say and when to be empathetic. This was all because of you.
I'm so
I really say
grateful.
this from my heart. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have passed this exam.
I'm
so thank you
so
so much.
grateful, Ali. It's not only you, believe me, first time. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart. Just coming to you, Kausar. I would just like to tell you that when the bookings were done and, Farash, he called me from Jordan. He said that we are like group of people together and said, you have to make us pass. And believe me, when you all messaged me, it was such a big challenge for me that all the Jordan students, because I've got many in the part 2 as well, but you people had a reference. It was such a big, responsibility. And then I used to call Areej and I used to call Mariam that I hope you people are studying fine and everything is going fine because you people have to pass. And I'm so happy that as a group, you people have been successful, even if one could not have been done that. So it is like the success is like incomplete. So I'm so happy and congratulations. May you all shine always and remember in prayers. Thank you very much, Ali, for being part of RFA champions. Thank you very much. Thank you
so much.
Yes, my dear Atif. Hello.
Oh, Dr. Sidra.
Hi, how are you? Atif, tell me, what did your son say on your success? I'm always loving his comments upon your Facebook, Is it Daddy passed it?
You can understand it in Arabic, Dr. Sidra. I wonder.
Yeah, I can totally understand. But you have been successful in MRCPI, now MRCOG. You're such an old student, Atif, and I always love your hard work and being focused. You're very busy. What would you like to say? Atif, be closer to mic, my dear. Voice is a little feeble.
Because I am driving.
I see.
Can I speak after 10 minutes? So
that's okay. After 10 minutes, get back to me, okay? Right? Okay, thank you. Yes, Kausar.
Dr. Sidra, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Because it's a very short span I had, 1.5 months only for me. And I really got trained and you did that. And I think I hope you remember the disaster after.
Do you remember the transgender station? Yeah?
Yeah. I do remember the transgender station. That's what I was thinking.
Kausa, your voice is
Alhamdulillah.
not clear, my dear. Be closer to mic.
I am okay. 1 minute. I'm just.
Yeah, now,
Yeah,
am I?
perfect. Yes, perfect now. Yes,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
dear.
I just remember that transgender station. My God, it was such a disaster, and I was like, I went into dilemma that I have to give my exams or not. But still, but you were there, back of me. Your team was there, and so I was thinking, okay, let me try and let me give a try.
That's
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah,
seriously, all thanks to the Almighty. It was such a big, of course,
alhamdulillah.
nervousness, very little time it was, and I can understand the circumstances. So you have been lucky, APCO Koski, then MRCOG 3, so back to
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
And I have been telling you again and again, please don't compare it to the APCO Koski. It's a difficult exam, please, difficult exam.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You need to
But
study more.
yeah, I would like to tell one thing, Dr. Sidra. Let me be very, very sincere and this thing. My part one, I was not with you, but since part two, I am with you. And first 2 times I had not cleared my part two. I hope you remember very well.
Yeah, yes,
Then I
my dear.
joined
That was very
you, and
difficult.
yeah, then I joined you. Then that
Yes.
was the time I started clearing all my exams, and I'm
I'm so
really
grateful.
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If it was not for you, I don't think so I would have cleared so fast.
I'm so grateful. May you always shine, and you're always part of family. And I'm so grateful that you just managed to. And congratulations to the entire family. Thank you very
Thank you
much,
so
Kausa.
much.
Stay
Thank you
blessed,
so much.
sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, Banu. How are you doing?
Hello, Dr. Sidra.
Anuja, hi. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much, Dr. Sidra. My entire family is with me. They are also grateful to you.
That's great. That's great. Happiness and celebrations to entire family, my
Yes.
dear. Congratulations.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anuja. Do you remember the when we said about all the mock assessment? I told you that you're already passing. So please don't worry about that. Just be yourself, stay the same, and you will do it. So that was great.
Yeah, you know all those words. You know each of your student. Okay, you know our strengths and you know our weaknesses. Each of us, and you win our trust first. So whenever we have a doubt or some dilemma, we trust you. The final word is yours, Dr. Sidra. Okay, that is one thing. And towards the completion, like towards the revision time and all, Dr. Sidra, I felt like, we didn't have, we haven't looked these things. Now then my study buddies, I cannot forget them. And Meenakshi would say, no, Sidra has told, look these things only, focus on our cases only. Believe me, that helped me. There's a very high chance that towards the revision we get lost, no? Like, we think too much, but then we just focused on your classes, Dr. Sidra. And you assess us in the same way as examiners assess. That is what I felt. So what would Dr. Sidra say if I say this? So many times I felt like, oh, maybe Dr. Sidra would be upset with me when I say this. All these help, and I'm so grateful. I thank Lord at this time, and I'm so grateful to you for your hard work.
Thank you so much.
Your entire team, Gauri and Safa, thank you so much. And all these help, and my study buddies Meenakshi, Kanaga, and Kavita, and I'm so grateful for all these, Dr.
Thank
Sidra.
you so
God
much.
you.
Thank you so much. Stay in touch. RFA is yours. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much for all these lovely words, and the team is proud of you, Anuja. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Shahida is here. Anu is here. The mics are unmute. Hello, Shahida. How are you doing?
Hi, Dr. Sidra.
Hi, sweetheart. How does it feel?
It feels surreal.
And we have been working hard for this for so long and not getting seats and then getting seats and finally appearing. And this time it had been really great result from your area and all the country. You know what? Yeah.
Yes, yes,
That's
I
been
think.
awesome this time. All my students from that part and even the Malaysians, they've passed like anything. It's such a top score. I'm so
Mhm.
happy, around 80% everybody. So how
Yeah.
do you feel, Shaita? What would you say regarding the exam experience?
Actually, I think I was very nervous because I'm really not technology savvy, and I was very
Yeah.
scared that the internet will just go off. But it did not happen, so I'm really thankful. But I think it's the fact that we actually went through all the recalls were really good. Because when we enter the station, most of the time we know what basic stuff that we need to cover.
Yeah.
So I think that was really good in terms of this course compared to the first time when I attempted, because I really,
Yeah.
really had no clue how to even approach. So
So
I'm really,
happy.
really grateful to your
Thank
team,
you. Thank you. Thank you
to
very much.
Safar and Gori. Yeah, they are really, really helpful with very
Yeah,
prompt, easy class.
24/7 there with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you very much, Ada. Thank
yeah.
you for your precious
Okay,
time.
yeah.
Congratulations once again.
And to my subgroup,
Yeah,
Jigs, Nazura,
yeah,
um, and Goku,
yeah.
Junaita. Yeah, so hopefully
They all
all
were
will be
great.
able to
Thank
join
you.
us soon.
Thank you very much, sweetheart. Thank you, Shahida.
All
Hello,
right.
Anu, my
Hello,
girl.
ma'am.
Hi,
Ma'am,
Anuradha.
ma'am,
Yes,
thank you so much, ma'am.
congratulations.
Seriously, I'm so happy actually. And for me, I've been with you since part 2. So,
Yeah.
I really didn't want to miss out on the classes, and I joined part 3 earlier also, like even
Before
before the
before
part
before the
three,
result of
part two
part two,
results. Yeah.
remember? Yeah.
Yeah, even before. So I was so sure that I would definitely clear part 2 with you, because the coaching was amazing and I just fell in love with you. Like I really wanted to complete this MRCOG without any break, and so that's why I joined the part 3. But ma'am, it was really very helpful actually. Your yeah, I still remember the first class, the 34th regular batch when I joined and I
Yeah.
presented. How shaky I was. I didn't know what to do, and I'm
True.
always a very bad public speaker, and and when it comes to speaking in front of anybody else, it will be very difficult. Though academically I'm sound, but speaking it up was very difficult
But
for me. It was.
there was a miraculous change gradually. I know from the first station, of course, there was lots of fumbling, but then I saw that you were so smooth. And in the mock, I was
Yes, ma'am.
astonished, like you're all set for the exam. The way that you
Yeah,
were
you
doing the
told me. Yeah,
acknowledgements.
you
Yeah.
told me, Anu, the mirror behind you, you go and write that you're passing your MRCOG. I did that.
Yes.
I did that. I did that. And when the results came, I went and looked back into it, and I so felt very happy and
Yeah.
so thankful to you, ma'am. Really,
That
the
was
recalls, the
I'm so
fast track and
humbled.
the regular and the mocks, really very good, ma'am. I was suggesting all those who were calling, all my juniors who were calling and asking me for all the guidance. How did you do this? I was suggesting your regular as well as your fast track as well as the mocks. It was really very helpful, ma'am. It was
Thank
almost simulation of the exam which we had,
you.
except
Yeah.
for to speak about the actual exam. I didn't give it from India, though I'm an Indian. I didn't give it from India. I gave it from a place in Oman where the connectivity issues are too much, ma'am. I had a very bad connectivity issue, and I was really very stressed and tensed, but God's grace, inshallah, passed. I really somehow it went on really very well. The examiners were really very good, and 2 3 stations they gave me they were allowing me to speak up little faster also, so that way I
Yeah.
could
So
I was able
I
to.
always tell you guys that they give you a prompt. It's only that you have a presence
Yes,
of mind and you understand. Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Lovely it
Yes,
is. I know, believe me, you were like a baby because you always had so much of faith, always looking up to me for every query. And it was a huge responsibility. And you're one of those students who would always, I would cherish that, yes, I had some little contribution in your life, my dear.
definitely,
Congratulations
ma'am.
once
Definitely,
again.
my whole
Thank you so
family
much.
is so much indebted to you, ma'am. Thank you so
I'm
much,
so
ma'am.
grateful. Thank you so much, Anu. Thank you, my
Thank you,
dear.
ma'am. Thank you,
Hello,
ma'am.
Zoya. Hi, Zoya Fatima. How are you doing?
Oh, hi, Dr. Sudha. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was not muted.
It's
I just,
absolutely okay. The ones who are unmute, I think that they want to, they have some commitments. I'm taking them early. Hi, Zoya. Zoya, believe me, when you were ill and you had that respiratory tract infection, I was so worried because you were missing out the classes. But the way you managed in the last 2 weeks and back-to-back presentations, back-to-back, and I was even so strict in the last, 10 days, Zoya. I'm so
yeah,
happy.
I actually, people will be like, I was telling my bestie, I'm like, if anyone asks me how was your prep, I don't think anyone will believe me, but it was actually only last 2 weeks of my prep that I just, did it like day and night. And that was my main studies because I had other things and I didn't focus. I don't think anyone will believe that, but honestly, it's my last 2 weeks of prep and I was mainly doing it.
But last 2 weeks
And
was very focused. I was worried because how would you just cope up? Because I knew that last time you just passed MRCPI with me, so I was like clear that you are not blank on things. But definitely an exam has its own stress. So when you were taking those back-to-back marks just before exam, I was concerned. But then the last day when we did the labor ward prioritization, and I was like, Claire, now Zoya is on the floor. I hope she does that well in exam. But after exam, one is never 100% sure, until unless the result comes. It's always like that. How did you feel?
I did with you last, I think just day before the exam at like 10 p.m. Before the exam only, the labor ward and OT list. And I remember I'm like, I've done it well and I need to like ace these stations and I need to like back to back, like certain things I have to do it really well. And actually my gynae OT list was my best station to the point the person told me excellent and very well done and everything. That was
And do you remember that for the OT list, I was telling you like all the tips that how you have to tell the sequence, how you have to go in, in one go and speak it up. That was lovely. So thank you very much, Zoya, for being part of a happy family. And you and Aisha and you all UAE students, many of your friends they contact and they give reference of yours and
yes, everyone asks, and I'm like, you know what? Just go to one place. You'll get all the information. No need to get so distracted with everything. Just do smart studying, and trust me, it's doable. That's what I tell everyone. It's very doable. Just smart about it. That's it. Anyways, lovely to speak to you, and thank you so much.
Thank you so
lots
much.
Of and everything.
Thank you, my dearest.
Thank
you very much.
To everyone as well. Enjoy.
Thank you, Zoya. Enjoy and celebrate now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Give my message to Aisha as well that July is coming soon and she's got her part too. Yeah. Okay, do help her and support her. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Hello. Hi, Amina. Karthika. Hi, Karthika.
Hi, ma'am. Thank you so much.
How does it feel?
Yeah, great. Actually, I could, after seeing the result, I forwarded the snapshot to my husband to confirm that am I seeing that I'm passing because I wanted to, or is it the actual result to double confirm? It was like, we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this for so long. And part two, before joining your course, like I tried on my own without any course. So my problem was like I don't get streamlined. I go to a topic, I didn't know this topic, then I have to go and read fully. I want to read every topic. I'm kind of that kind of a person, but without your help, part two would have not been possible because it streamlined me so much. And partly, initially I was a little hesitant whether we could do it. Then again, I was thinking whether I should join fast track, but I'm glad that I did both the regular and the fast track. And only after attending the mock with you, I felt confident that I can go and give the exam. Okay,
that was
okay. Ma'am is saying okay, I can go and give it
I still remember the mistakes I pointed out. I said that I'm so happy that you're making these mistakes today, so that we are not going to repeat them, because then it rings into the ears. But Karthika, you had always been very focused, and the Almighty definitely had been kind, and I'm so happy that whatever you aimed for, that managed to be a successful attempt, my dear. So happy for you. It's been long being with you guys, and you people are like a family. Congratulations.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you to you and to my RFE team and all my study buddies. Special mention. Yes.
Thank you very much, Karthika. Thank you, sweetheart. Hello, Amina. Hi, Amina.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you, ma'am, because you are the mentor of these huge champions.
I'm so grateful, Amina. I can understand that how tough it was. And you have been with me for years and years, you know.
Yeah, ma'am. Since 2020 July, I was with you, and I have to participate in part 2 for 2 times. And whenever I have joined you, then I have realized that okay, this is the way of learning. And as Katika was saying, yeah, I was totally not in the right way before I have joined you, and yeah, I was just thinking after my result that, yeah, I'm going to missing your voice that I was being habituated for last 2 years almost.
I would not let you guys miss my voice. So we'll stay in touch. That's not a problem. Just follow in the groups and all. We would definitely, you know what? I was having a session of these batch and I was telling Talha and Sumaya, everybody was asking, and Umme was there. All the Bangladesh students were there. And they said that we're proud of Amina. I said, see, Amina is one of you guys, and she managed to pair, and she was so focused from the very start. I'm so happy to know this, that you have given
actually,
very good
I can recall that the first session with you was DPS the case.
Yes.
And it was very good, alhamdulillah. And you said you appreciated so much. And this was the last case in my exam. So when I was presenting, I was thinking, okay, you can stop me. I will do great in this station. Because my Sidra ma'am has said that it's an excellent station.
So happy. Amina, you are an example for all my Bangladesh students. As I was telling all the Jordan students,
so
I was telling,
much.
yeah, Shahida, I was telling them that my Malaysians, they have scored spectacular in this exam. And you are amongst those that, you know, definitely the language barrier is there, lots of things.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you an example now. See, it's all doable. So if Amina can do, you all can do that. That's an example.
Yeah, I'm sure, ma'am. Yeah.
And credit goes to Seham as well.
Yes,
Honestly.
of course. Yeah, of course,
I don't know whether Seham is here or not, but Seham
no, she's not.
always... Okay.
Yeah, Seham is one of my partner who has dedicated her.
And you know, when Seham joined, she messaged me that, you know, Muhammad needs to join. Muhammad was her friend. Muhammad was my old student. And Muhammad was upset because he couldn't do like in the first go. And believe me, when Muhammad rang me that day, he was like, Sidra, at this time I can't expect failure, but Seham is saying, let's join and let's make it a success. So I told him that this time you need to be targeted and oriented. And believe me, he crammed up the fast track like anything. And he was like,
your fast track is, ma'am, I am suggesting everyone, each and everyone who's calling me now, I'm suggesting please do join as a listener or active participant, whatever you can. This is so beneficial.
But at least the practice is focused, you know. So that is what we need to do. Thank you so much, Amina. And do make a beautiful cake. I would like to tell all the Arabic family here, Amina has got a speciality despite being a doctor. She is a wonderful baking woman and she makes beautiful cakes. And I want a wonderful
once in a lifetime, I just want to give you cake to you. Once in a
right,
lifetime.
so do make a lovely cake and send me a picture. All right?
Yeah, inshallah, ma'am.
Thank you
one thing I have to say, ma'am,
yes, my dear.
Thank you so much for creating this platform so that we have get a study group.
I'm so grateful.
I want to say that Pratika, Dhanishri, Rupashri ma'am we were in the same group and it was really very, very effective. And some of my friends who are not in your course, they say that in the other courses, they don't have these study groups. So it's really, really very beneficial for us. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you very much, my dear. Lovely listening to your voice. Thank you. Hello, Nimra. How are you doing? hello, girl. Congratulations. Hi, Nimra. Can't hear you.
Hello.
Hi. Congratulations, my sweetheart.
Yeah.
How does it feel being evaluated today?
It is your success.
It is definitely my success, Nimra. From part 2, you have been such a great student, such a student with very close to heart. And then you got very good buddies. Definitely Zarnam Naeem credit goes to her as well, being together and practicing so much. And at the last moment, after December, joining in the fast track, I think was the best decision because that made you come in a very strong flow. I mean, daily messaging Gori, daily getting the references, daily being, answering for the questions. That was lovely, Nimra. What do you say?
helpful. Definitely, that was quite helpful. And without guidance and without help, it is not possible. Basically, no doubt, it is not that much. It doesn't require that much attention study as part 2, but it cannot be done without some tips and tricks. And there are certain questions you can't answer without any. You gave us certain time how to handle the situation, how to put the bad news, to make ourselves in that situation and express our emotions. I mean, everything you gave us to us, and then we were able to complete this journey.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, my dear. I think Naeem would like to unmute. Naeem, can you unmute for a while? Nimra, your buddy is here. How did it go? Hello. Hi, Tarnim. Hi, my dearest. Can you unmute? No? Okay, might be in the clinic. No worries at all. All right. Thank you very much, Nimra. It's really grateful, my dear. So we've got Archana here. Hello, Archana. For Archana, I would like to tell you guys first that she is amongst that part of the country where definitely English is a problem. Archana, am I right? And she used to write a template, then she used to speak up in front of the mirror, and she used to mimic the English language, you know, in terms of words, in terms of speaking up in a flow. And I could see a drastic change in her spoken. So the language, this is an example for everyone that the language can be learned with practice. And this is something like a wonderful example she is for this. Archana, are you there? Hello, my dear. I think cannot unmute. All right. Okay. Hello, Vipin. Vipin, my boy. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello. Thank you very much. Good day to you as well. How does it feel, Vipin, when the result was in front of you? How did it feel? I just want to know the first feeling of Vipin.
No, ma'am. I didn't expect to pass. I had not prepared well. You know, I have been So actually, my result came very early, ma'am. It came at around 4 o'clock. In the same time, messages were coming. Initially, the failures are receiving the message. So I didn't read. I was in clinic, so I thought it's gone. I didn't read it. When I came home, so I thought, let me see what all I passed, what all I failed. Something percentage will be given. When I opened, it was 70. Then I thought, is this correct? I first read the cutoff 61. So I said, I got 61. Congratulations.
Yes, you messaged me at 61. Yeah.
So congratulations is written. So I was little, then again I read, and then I called you, and then I was a little shocked, but then I realized students like me can also pass.
No, Vipin, it's only about, you know, the confidence. The last few days when you were losing up the confidence, then I was worried only that why Vipin is feeling that, you know, I'm not capable or I won't be able to do. That boost I had to give you. Otherwise, you knew the things. But of course, you know, the stress of the exam is there. That's pretty natural. So facing that stress and coming out of that is very important because it's something like of a speaking exam, you know. So I would like to tell everybody who is intending to take exam that be strong and don't have that feeling that I can't make it, because that feeling reduces your efficiency to speak up. And of course, the communication gets affected. The fumbling is more when you're nervous and anxious, right? So that helped you when I gave you that faith, Vipin, you will do it. Just have faith in my words and you will do it. That was the only change, I think, the turnover in your preparation in the last few days. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, as far as I said, I had to change country and all. Ma'am, I worked on the last day of exam also. I had concentration the morning of exam also. But what helped me, the fast track, only the recordings. I used to just keep on listening the recordings, keep on listening whenever I used to get time. So whatever I performed is all the recordings of all good students and you speaking in those recordings. And just the fast track, I have only done that, ma'am. And I then realized doing just a course and listening to it is enough. And then having confidence what you said and having the faith that we can pass.
So grateful, my dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for having faith in RFA. Thank you for listening to my words and having faith that you will do it. That made the difference, Vipin. Thank you very much, my dear.
Sometimes in this age we feel how to copy the same words and use the same words in the exam. I want to be myself, but sometimes using those same words really helps, ma'am. It becomes easier for the examiners to understand us, and that maybe that helps a lot. So thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you. Thank you very much, Vipin. It was lovely being with you. I would definitely ring you back. Got your message, huh? Thank you,
Yeah,
my
ma'am.
dearest.
Thank
Thank you. All right. So I think it's being hand raising. So may I just know where is my student? I think it's gone. There was some hand raising here. All right. Okay. So who is iPhone? Hello, Banu.
Yes,
Hello, Rabia. How are you?
Ma'am, this is Banu. Can I?
Hello, Banu. Congratulations, my dear.
Thank you so much.
Banu, stay closer to the mic. The voice is a little low.
Yeah, is it better now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
First thing that strikes me is the amount of hard work that you have put into the material on the website, madam.
Thank you so much.
That is the key. That is the key. Be it the recordings, be it the slides. I think you have really proved your worth. That you will give. You will give. It's up to us to take. That is what struck me even right at the beginning, because I had my first case with you was sexual assault.
Yes.
On fast track on Crash Course 1, and it was I was doubting about the fast track, but fast track was the best decision I took regarding this exam.
Yeah,
I had doubts about it, but the amount of work that you have put into this is mammoth, and it is striking, really.
I'm so grateful.
And, yeah, really, because there are many courses, right? And sometimes we see that, and then the amount of involvement that you have on the ground level is striking, really. And the second thing I'd like to say is the moderator's influence. I mean, every the continuous response that we get.
Yes.
Continuously, they were towards the exam. The last 2 weeks only I could take off, and we were just obviously most of us work only the last 2 weeks. But those last 2 weeks, I think we drove both Safa and Gori crazy with the questions.
Yeah.
I think it was I was not asking many, but I was benefiting by those people who were asking questions.
Yes, the answer actually benefits and satisfies like many of the queries, right? Yeah.
And even if you don't listen to the recordings in person, when you listen to it again, when we have the time, when we are in a mood to assimilate, see, even when it is not happening, when we look at it back again, that's when really things strike, that is really hard work from your
I'm so grateful, Banu. Thank you very much. You made us proud. That's the biggest thing. And that definitely was your hard work. I always say, see, I can speak the lines, I can teach you the lines, I can make you learn that where to pause, where to increase your voice, where to speak in a fluency fastly. But whenever you presented, you reproduced it perfectly. So that was the best thing. That means that you were practicing, you were giving your input as well. So that was lovely. Always after your station, I felt that you have practiced it really well and you're not taking it lightly. So that actually tells me as a mentor
to take it lightly. And you once told us when the new colposcopy guideline came, you were sitting with it like for 5 days to actually make out all the changes, and because that is the main reason we join a course, right? Because we cannot pick it up. We cannot pick it up. Here is one person who's doing all that and giving it exactly where the things are. I remembered my pregnancy of unknown location. I didn't know the differences that was between the previous.
And then remember that 48 hours thing?
So those points I will not be aware. I mean, I will not know every minute point when you had really pointed out each thing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Banu. I'm so grateful for all these words, remembering prayers. Thank you for being a part of being RFA champions. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, friends. So hi, Fauzia. Hello, Sherry.
Hello. Every single thing you had like on your tips. First, you were the first student, I could say, in this course.
Thank you very much.
And it's the best thing to be a teacher. You're still learning, and it
thank
really
you so
inspires
much.
all of us to continue.
Thank you so much, Banu. Thank you very much. Thank you, my dear. Thank you for being here.
I really
Hello.
wanted to be here, and I wanted to say this.
Hello.
Hi, Fauzia. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm very thankful to you. You are the best mentor I have.
Fauzia, believe me, Kimmy was messaging, that day that everything would be fine. Fauzia had been such a big, long time buddy, and you were not getting the seats. And it's been a long association with you. How do you feel, Fauzia?
Yes, I feel that it was not possible without you. and I passed in first attempt. And I made many mistakes, but I remember your one thing, that listen to the role player. I think I passed because of this. I listened. Even in many stations, I didn't completed the templates, but I listened to them. Whatever they are
So
asking.
addressing concerns are very important, right? That is something
Yes.
which we really miss out. So you would like to give the suggestion to all the upcoming students that you have to listen to the role player. Your template should be ready for your preparation, but at that time you have to address their concerns, right?
Yes,
Lovely,
doctor. And last time you was in the morning, even you sent the voice message that listen. So I remember this thing.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
And
my dear.
And I in the mock also I learned a lot. You are very strict, and you said I forget. I didn't forget in incident report in any of the station.
Great. Thank you very much. Thank you, Fawzia. When you were taking the mock, I still remember that I was booked badly and I gave you an opportunity that you can book with any of the moderator. You were like, no, you have to take out time. I will book only with you. And
yes, I want to talk to you because I want to. I know that what tips you will give, nobody can give.
No, but I'm so grateful for having this faith, and I was badly packed like four mocks daily, but we just took out time for you because of your faith and your insisting. Thank you very much, Fawzia. Congratulations.
Many prayers. My husband is also telling that your mentor, he always listened to your classes, and he said that your mentor work hard more than you.
Love for the entire family, my dear. Thank you so much, Fawzia, for having faith.
Doctor.
Thank you, my dear.
Much.
Thank you.
Thank
Hello,
you.
Sherry. How are you doing? Sherry, this is an amazing result for me. When I talk about you to other students, believe me, I feel so proud of you. With your first phone call, and with the voice and the words which I heard, I was like, Sherry, you have to work really, really hard to come to that point. How are you doing, Sherry?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Sidra. I remember that when I heard you first, I thought I will never be in this English better. I will not take the course. Then you called me.
Seriously?
Why you are scared? You will be like me. I told you never I will be like you.
Yeah. And Ashwarya, are you there? Ashwarya, Sherry is that OET student of yours, right? The premium batch you just joined. Right?
Yeah. And we are going to make sure she passes OET very easily.
Yes, you have to make sure. You can listen to her. See, I gave her 3-4 months back. I told her that you have to present like Sidra, and now she has to be perfect in OET like Ash. Yeah. All right, Sherry, how do you feel? It was very difficult for me because when you used to present, there were like so many pauses. The things were coming into your mind, but it was not coming out as a sentence. So I was worried about this, that how would we take this challenge? Of course, English was a problem, but you made it, my dear. And even in the mock, I told you that was such a good hard work from your side. Hats off. You're an example for all those who think that Mrcog is not doable if we have some Arabic language, or for that matter, some other language. So what would you like to say to others?
Yes, I think you took my hand step by step from the long course start. When even I am listening to myself in the long course, I am wondering how I was just telling one word, stop, then one word, and laughing. I was not able to complete one sentence. But after joining the fast track, it was so much helpful. And whenever I am feeling desperate, anytime I will message you, you will send me an encouraging message. I was encouraged by your spirit for every step I did. And even when I saw the result, I was not believing myself that I could make it from the first attempt. Really, Dr. Sidra.
So happy, Sherry.
First part and second part, I was not with you. I never passed any part from the first time, but with you in this part 3, I should thank Anuja because she is the one who make me know you.
I'm so grateful that you had a reference, and it was probably your fate that you had to pass in one go. And RFA is lucky that they're making changes in your life and you people are successful. These tiny helps of your degree, that definitely is the source of satisfaction, Sherry. Thank you very much for having faith.
And on the exam, all the station, it is the same what you give. I did not have any different station. And I never open any additional book, only your course and whatever on the site. Whenever I want a reference for anything, I'm going to your site. I did not buy any book. So
I'm
you're
so grateful
very
for this.
helpful, and I will never forget your voice for all my life. I love you so much.
I love you more. Thank you so much for all these emotions. That definitely has a big space in my heart for all of you out there. Hello, Rabia. How are you doing? Hi, Sohila. Hi, Rabia.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello,
Hello,
my
ma'am.
girl.
We did it.
Yes, you did it. And I told you that you're that student who never misses any opportunity to pass in first attempt. So please make me proud again, Rabia. I can't
Yes,
tell you
thank
that
you,
you and
ma'am.
Zakia made me so happy, so happy.
Yes.
It was such a big, pressure on me that I forced you guys to take exam immediately. And
Yes,
you
I
asked
was
again and
really
again.
shaky. I
Yes,
was
so
not sure.
taking a decision for a student that no, you can do it in 2 months, that's such a big responsibility. And I was like, okay, I've taken this decision, but now they have to prove. But you people worked really hard despite, difficult
Alhamdulillah.
COVID times. What would you like to say?
Yes, first of all, ma'am, just I want to say thank you. From part 2, then MRCPI part 2, then this part 3, really, really, it's an amazing journey with you. That is definitely impossible for me without you. And
I'm
then
so grateful for
it's
that.
not only like just teaching, it's like encouraging. Whenever I'm down, you are keeping us up. That is really encouraging. And moreover, like with the small kids, my all three are really small. They are not understanding that thing that I'm studying and how serious it is. With that, I studied. It's really amazing. And still, I remember my son in between all the time he was coming in his stations, and you were telling next time I will let Ani to to present
Yes.
the station.
Thank you very much, Rabia. I would like to tell all of you out there that Rabia is a very clear example of all those students who are with younger kids and working in the hospital and then managing. So see, it is doable for all of you out there. The only thing is that you should have faith and being consistent, persistent. That's important. What do you say, Rabia?
Really, ma'am. And all the time I'm thinking now from last 2 years, all the time my earphones are in my ears and I was listening to you. And all the time my son was, little one was coming and he will listen and he said, again, teacher? And it was really amazing. I had made his videos. Again, teacher? I hate your teacher. And then I said, I love my teacher. Then he became upset. But really, really, ma'am, I will must say that this journey was impossible without you. And I am suggesting all my friends, whoever is asking, because to go for exam is like it's not like easy, and it needs not only you need finances, you need time, you need motivation. And if you are failing exam, it will like disheart you like anything. So and passing it in a first attempt, it's really really an amazing feeling, and it's too nice I didn't step.
Seriously, Rabia, thank you very much. The Almighty always be with you, my dear, in your future endeavors as well. And Arif is really proud of you. Thank you very
Really,
much,
and
Rabia.
still, I just want to say thank you for all of your team. Still, I remember just before 2 hours exam, I don't know what happened to me, and I started crying. Then I sent message to Dr. Gauri, and then I still remember, and her message is still with me. She said, Rabia, why you are crying? I'm sure you will pass. But really, really, thank you for all the team.
I'm so
and especially
grateful. I'm blessed to have such a hardworking team and honest people around. I'm so grateful that they mimic what I want and they maintain the standards. Of course, that's a big thing. Thank you very much. They would definitely talk to you. Thank you very much, Rabia. Pay my regards to Zakia as well, okay? Yeah?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Your
She's
buddy.
supposed
Thank
to
you
join.
very
I
much.
don't know
Thank you.
why she didn't join.
Yeah, actually, she was busy. Yeah, she did message me. So pay my regards. And she's one of the wonderful champions from RFA. Thank you very much. Hello,
Okay,
Amar.
thank you.
How are you doing, Amar?
Yes, hello, Dr. Sidra. How are you?
Hi, how are you doing? Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Thank
How
you.
do you feel, Amar, when you used to practice in the group? I always used to be satisfied, but I remember your first, phone call and message that I want to join, Sidra, because I remember your tags and questions from part 2, Facebook tagging me that Sidra, please, I need the reference, I need the answer. And whenever I used to give an answer, you used to say, I want a reference for this. So you were a type of a student who was always focused. What difference does it make in your part 3 preparation, and how did it go, my dearest?
Yes, Dr. First, I just want to say thank you very much.
Very welcome.
You made very big, very huge difference. I couldn't focus in the start. I couldn't concentrate on the station, how to finish in 10 minutes, what to say, how to be fluent in English. This is different. Yes. And also the information that I should say to the patient. What should I say? What should what shouldn't I say? Should I go deep? Should it be just superficial? Just mention the item. You know, I started preparation 1 year ago, but till the last 2 months, I feel no difference at all. In the like 10 months, I'm doing nothing. What I am doing till now? I'm still the same. But in the last 2 months, when I joined the course, really it was a huge step for me.
Yeah, I understand.
How to concentrate with the patient, with the role player, what to say, how to be, how to talk. Actually, how to talk. The actual words, you know, in the exam, I was saying it was your tongue, like your words in my mind. I was not saying the words. Nothing. I was not making new words. No, nothing new.
I'm so grateful.
Yes, it's like I know what I have to say, what I need to say, what the words is coming fluent to me. And every question that the role player was asking, it was expected in every station. It was expected that this question will be said, and the answer, it was ready. I don't know why, I don't know how, but this what happened.
That's so great, my dear. This means that you had really practiced well, Amar. You had always been hardworking, but definitely the blessings were with you. I'm so grateful that you worked hard in the right direction. And today we are celebrating, my dear Amar. Thank you very much. May you always shine. May you always stay blessed, my dear. So thank you very much for being proud family of RFA. Thank you. Thank you, my dearest. Thank you very much. Hello, Dr. Khalda. When your name comes, it actually makes me start my mentorship journey. How do you feel, Dr. Khalda, passing this in first attempt, my dear?
Thank you, Dr. Sidra. I'm so happy, but first of all, I would thank my Allah and then you, because I found you in this MRCOG journey, and it makes me very easy. Although I cleared my part 1 in first attempt as well, but part 2 and part 3 without you in first attempt was not possible. I'm so thankful to you. So thank you very much. Many prayers from my heart for you and for your family. It was not possible without you. Really, I will, and you know my situation. I lost my study buddies. I have nobody with me for practice. It was totally different situation for me. Practicing from last 2 years, we were your first batch. I remember those days when we were coming from the job and sitting together, me, Nazura, Jamila and Saima, and start discussing our scenarios and homeworks which you were going to give us and templates. It was a long journey, but it was a very fantastic journey. I will never forget it in my life.
Thank you so much. I'm happy that we are cherishing those moments today, because I still remember that when it was a start, not getting seed, then the COVID situation, then no exam, repeatedly having dejection that I cannot appear. And finally, when you got seed, then of course the kids' studies, then always whenever the presentation, Dr. Khalda kitchen, just cooking in the kitchen, and always the sounds are coming, and the Sunny is asking for macaroni. I remember everything. But see, these were the very, very beautiful moments of preparation. And I'm associated with all these because I know that how the hard work had been in your life. And you are a perfect example of a perfect mother. And with putting your attention to kids, a perfect wife, and at the same time, then giving attention to studies as well and doing it side by side. Hats off to you.
You know, Dr. Sidra, me and my daughters were preparing same time with the exam. She was preparing for her final exam.
Yes, you told me.
And I, when I finished my exam, her exam was starting on 25th Feb, and mine was disappeared. I finished on 24th. So I sent her to Pakistan for 10 days before, and then I told her, you see, it's a sacrifice from your family as well. It's not only you.
And when you know that now your kids' studies are important, right? And you have to take a decision that yours is secondary, but still taking it side by side. So I really want to tell everyone that you're one of the strongest women which I've seen, and always there for the guidance and all. Thank you very much, Dr. Khalda, for being in our lives and being a perfect student. RFA is really proud of you, and you had always been there. Thank you very much, my
thank
dearest.
you very much, Dr. Sidra. I want to just thank to Gauri and Safa and all your team. And I hope so my journey still will continue with you.
Yeah, definitely. Get ready for the APCOG exam. Yeah, your APCOG and MRCPI is still pending. You know that.
Still pending.
So you'll do that in one go as well. Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you. All right. So anybody who has some commitment, please can definitely open up the mic. Hi, Ghazala. How are you doing? Hi, Jakes. Hi, Manjeer. Who is iPhone? Somebody by name of iPhone.
Excuse me, Dr. Sidra. I just want to say something again.
Yes, Amar. Yes, my dear.
You know, for most of cases, for most of us, we know the information. We know. Yes, but how to say it? For all of us, we don't know how to say the information. It takes too much time to explain a small point.
Yes.
But yes, with course, just to know how to say the information to the role player is very important, and it was very vital.
Thank you so much, Amar. I'm so grateful. And I always be very strict on this, that if you have to tell something, if you can do it in 4 words, why to make 3-4 lines, you know? I always correct you guys on this. Don't speak unnecessarily more because we are short of time as well. So this is now you people are master in. In clinic, we can do that, but in exam, we have to take care of 10 minutes as well. Yes? Thank you very much. Thank you, my dear Amar. Thank you. Hello, who's this iPhone? iPhone. Hello, Manjeer. How are you doing? Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, ma'am.
How do you feel?
Hello. Actually, it's about you. I want to say that, ma'am, you're absolute perfection. I mean, if you are like the embodiment of perfection, beginning from everybody has spoken about the fast track. I can understand, obviously, but I'll also like to highlight how perfect you've been in guiding us from the very first point of the booking. Oh my God, if you had not helped us with how to book a seat, I mean, initially I got, problems with my booking as well. My payment failed. And I just remembered, okay, it's okay. Ma'am said that it might open again. So I just need to get going and I need to just keep trying at it. And without that particular video, which you put out for us, it was really helpful. So at this point of time, from that point onwards, ma'am, you've always been like the entire program, how you've chalked it out for us, how you've planned it for us, even ending the fast track about a month before, so that we have enough time to, absorb and assimilate all the information that you've given to us. It was splendid.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful, Manji.
I have learned a lot from you, ma'am, in not only as like for Mrcog in itself, how to talk, how to talk to a student, how to talk to a patient. I mean, I always try to mimic you, even in my day-to-day life when I'm taking a clinic, because
I'm so grateful, Manjeer. And students, they definitely say this, and I always tell them that it gives me a huge sense of contentment and satisfaction, of course, that this is for what we are working for. And at the end of the day, if it's making a small percentage of a change, a tiny change in your lifestyle, in your working, and giving you a success, of course, so the job is done. Always remember in prayers, and this is a very happy family. I'm so grateful for all these words, and this puts in a great satisfaction, my dear. Congratulations, sweetheart. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. I would also like to thank the moderators. They have been, the entire team had been splendid. Without them, without you, ma'am, it would not have been possible to manage it in the first go. So it's not just my success, it's not our success, it's basically the ma'am and the moderators and the entire team.
Definitely. Thank you very much. Thank you, Manjeer, for all these beautiful words, my dear. Stay blessed always. Thank you. Congratulations to the entire family. Thank you very much. All right, Ambreen. Hello. How are you doing? Ambreen, this is the time for your clinic always, right? And you used to insist, no, please don't keep sessions at this time. I would be at the 4 p.m. GMT batch. Hello, Ambreen. Can't unmute? Busy with patients, is it? All right, whenever you're free to unmute, please do that, right? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Archana. Ghazala Shaheen, hello, my MRCPI successful candidate. And now this is MRCOG. How did it go, Ghazala? How do you feel, my dearest?
Hello, Dr. Sidra. How are you?
Hi, sweetheart. Congratulations. How does it feel
much.
after doing the MRCPI Oskina, the MRCOG? How does it feel, my dear? Back-to-back success, yeah?
Yeah, alhamdulillah. But alhamdulillah, really, it is possible with your effort, with your support, because for me, it was like impossible thing in my life. So I just started MRCOG, but I don't know, and especially MRCOG 3, I cannot do it really without your effort. I attended 2-3 more courses in my first attempt, but really all were useless. Honestly speaking, I'm not making any extra thing. So at that time, when I attend in my first attempt, when I attend one course, you are doing some part in that course. So at that time, after finishing my exam, I tell my study buddy, next time we will take the Dr. Sidra course, and I'm sure we will pass in that attempt. And honestly, I did like this and I passed, and alhamdulillah, really, I'm really grateful to you.
I'm so grateful. Thank you very much, my dear Ghazala. And I know with difficult times, with kids, with family, with hospital, it becomes really difficult to take an exam again. And I'm so happy that you made it, my dear. Thank you for having this faith, and thank you for the hard work in the right direction. Thank you very much, my dear. We are proud of you. Thank you. Hello, Jake. How are you doing? Jagasya, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, Jake. Congratulations, sweetheart.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
How do you feel? How do you feel? Now, everybody, please, there are different types of personalities, right? When you talk about Jake, she's a very shy girl. And, taking out words from Jake is like, you have to tell her, no, you have to speak. And Jake is like very shy, soft-spoken, and less speaking otherwise, So you listen to her, you'll understand that MRCT Part 3 for a person who is like very strong in her speaking skills and very confident is easy. But when a shy person is there, you have to take out that thing aside and then try to practice. How do you feel, Jakes? How was the journey, sweetheart?
I remember my first station with you.
Yes.
I went on mute mode. I was totally silent.
So how do you feel today, my dear?
I cannot believe it, first of all, ma'am. But hats off to you, because I know I cannot even imagine how it is to be a mentor. I mean, dealing with so many students from different backgrounds and with different weak points. I don't know how you work on it. And really,
I'm so grateful for that. Thank you very much, my dear, for being part of a successful team. And I'm so happy that we try to instill the confidence in you, and your speaking skills were awesome when you were ready for the exam. Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you. All right. So this was Jake's friends, and we've got Sarah here. Sarah is my very, very old part 2 student. And I insisted for Zara to take part 3 immediately. Hello, Sarah Noshad. How are you doing, my dear? I hope you're not in the labor room. Last 2-3 presentations were in the labor room, I remember.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations, Sarah. How do you feel?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Congratulations to you as well. Your team has done such an amazing job, all under your leadership. I'm extremely grateful, ma'am. I mean, words can't describe, what your team has done and what you have done and how you've guided us through the entire process. I think I'm still shell-shocked because I didn't really expect the result. And when it happened, I still think it's not dawned on me, because I keep thinking that, maybe it'll strike, or maybe I've read the paper wrong or something like that. But thank you so much. I mean, for your other students who are who've not given the exam, who've just joined just to hear us give our opinion and stuff, I'm telling you, all have done the right decision. Ma'am's team is going to help you get through this process. Even for those who didn't get it in the first attempt, it doesn't really matter. It's the journey that matters. And, the end goal is going to be MRCOG, whether it's this year or the next year. And in the process, you're just going to learn so much more. I feel as a student, I don't even think I read as much I did during my post-graduation as I did with ma'am. And the concepts, for instance, many of your students say that Onco was made easy because of the way you taught. And I actually always loved Onco from before. But despite that, listening to your classes were amazing, because I've never met someone who has, who could make something so complex, so, like just algorithm based, which is actually how oncology is. And the same goes for all the other modules. Like, you've made everything so simple that when I first did part 2, like on my own, when I just wanted to study on my own, I never gave the exam. I used to just read, and I used to read a lot, but I wouldn't assimilate anything. And then my friends told, don't do that mistake, join a course. So I joined a course mainly because you were there. And then I realized, you are such an amazing teacher. I have not met a teacher who has your caliber, who has your energy. I have seen you talk from morning to night, like 2 different sessions, and you have the same energy level. Like, even the same doubts are being repeated, you don't get angry, and you have that patience, which is so amazing, because for a teacher, that's like the first thing that you need, because students' confidence really depends on how their mentors are. And you are the perfect example of that. So
I'm so
for
grateful.
any course, if anybody ever has any doubt, just blindly, whatever RFA has, and if it's there, just join that, because you don't have to break your head about it again.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all these words. They really mean a lot, my dear. And thank you very much for being awesome student and always being in the right direction, my dear. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All thanks for your guidance, ma'am. And also your team members, Gauri, Dr. Safa. I mean, I remember, I think I've irritated Dr. Safa from my part 2. And now I realize, I used to wonder, sometimes we're like, why is Dr. Safa not replying? So we used to flag her on all the groups, like on the Telegram groups, on the WhatsApp groups. When I came to part 3, I now realize why she couldn't reply, because she's always here. Like, any odd time, even sometimes I just drop a message assuming she'll reply when she's free. But she still replies, even if it's, and I don't know what time zone she's in. So I now realize the difficulties that she's been, and then Dr. Gauri, and then on your free groups as well.
Yes, thank you so much. Gauri is right here. Ash is right here. Hello, Gauri. How does it feel? I'm sure that your feeling would be much more happier than that of your own result. Am I right? Now you would feel that. How does it feel when your students, they pass?
Yeah, really.
And your leadership is something commendable, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, my dear. I'm so grateful for all these words. Gauri, you're not audible, my dear. Stay closer to mic. Gauri, you're not audible.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes, now you're audible. Yes, my dear.
Yeah, I'm really very happy, Dr. Sidra. Yesterday, I was messaging you and I was telling my husband I was not as much happy as when my result came. It was really a big achievement. This was my first experience in fast track with all the students, and I'm really very, very happy that this much number passed, and really all the students did a very good job.
Yeah, still counting. Gia still missed it, that it was like around 141 still reached and still counting. I was not expecting. I was just telling the same, that it's doubling up with every batch, 67, then 99, and this time 141. That definitely is a huge success for the entire RFA team. And hats off to you guys for this 24/7 support, Gauri. And it requires definitely lots of patience and availability. So being available for the students is what actually is the motto. And thank you very much for being the best one for the fast track. Fast track is associated to name in terms of putting in the references, and again putting in the same file again and again. The students are asking, not looking into the media, and always with a smile settling them. I'm really thankful to you for the same. Thank you very much.
Sometimes getting message in the midnight. Oh, sometimes I woke up and I saw so many messages. Okay, let them to reply. I know I can understand their situations at that time.
Yes, I think Dr. Gauri has put up the acute kidney injury set of topics and algorithms 20-30 times in the group, and she never got irritated.
Yes, Sarah, every time. And then I used to say that, okay, I'll guide students that it's there in the media, right? But then no, student says that, no, I can't find it in the chat again, please. So every time again posting. So in the media,
I think Dr. Gauri realized it's, rather than expecting someone to go hunt it, I think then later she started saving these messages. So she would just forward it eventually. So I realized that everyone joined.
So actually this is Sarah. We always face like different types of students, you know, and yes, the students, many are not like technically sound. They don't know that where's the Telegram media, where's the WhatsApp media, you know, and this is what like the service is all about. So I'm happy that the services, they're definitely improving and the people are there to support. And this is how a successful family is. Thank you very much, Gauri, for being there. And this batch, again, we have got a huge strength, and they're so happy and contented with the practice. Thank you very much. All right. So hello, Ashwarya. How do you feel, my dear? So open group feedbacks, they really worked.
I'm really happy.
Dr. Sidra,
Genuinely.
can I speak?
Yes, my dear. Who is this? Actually, I'm asking. iPhone is visible.
Dr. Sidra, I have been messaging you directly and in the group.
This is Sapna?
For past...
This is Sapna, right?
Yes.
Sapna, your name actually is not visible. Again, I'm asking to this iPhone. All right. Yes, Sapna Sridhar is like my wonderful student, and I'm so happy. A very busy obstetrician she is with wonderful 2 kids. Yes, my dear Sapna, how do you feel?
Oh my God, I can't thank you enough, because you know how my feeling would be, like not getting seat, not passing in the last exams, and
I remember.
You know, losing both Reena, that Jamalanisa, and the other Reena midway.
Yes.
So I was completely shattered, and I didn't know what to do. And at that time,
I remember, Sapna, you were in the same batch of Nazura and Dr. Khalda, April, back in like 2019, 20, right?
April batch.
So, yes, April batch. So that was
Exactly.
such a long ago. You were not getting seats, then COVID, no exam in 2020 at all. So we were all so like dejected and hopeless, but you managed to do, my dear. How does it feel today? Where do you feel this time in preparation was a change, Sapna?
No, actually, thing is that I didn't have study buddies with me. But then I thought this time this was a do or die situation. I need to pass, and at least for the sake of Dr. Sidra, I need to pass. I shouldn't let you down. This was the feeling that I had, seriously, because I was stuck. And you know, of course, what is the main motive behind? I want to see you. You know, I have not just me, my kids, my husband, we all have been listening from 2000.
I remember that there was lots and lots of help and support from the family. Of course, the kids, they suffer as well, the family, and you had always been a good support, but your hospital used to be very busy. When you were doing one-to-one stations, I remember that, you know, being in the theater, running for the cesarean and a ruptured ectopic one day, not coming to the class. So lots of things were happening. So thank you very much for studying hard, and thank you very much for being such a wonderful student. I'm so grateful for that, Sapna. Thank you very much, my dear. Yes, Ashwarya, my dear. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, Ashwarya, you were saying something. Yes, my dear Dr. Khalda. Yes, Sapna, remember Dr. Khalda, you're a bad student?
Yeah, I am so happy because this time in this exam, many students from our batch,
April batch,
they got
right?
seats and they all passed. Alhamdulillah.
And all of you got seats for the first time like this. Nazura got for the first time, Dr. Khalda, and you got that as well. And that's really good that you people managed to pass. It was like long waiting for getting, you know, seats and acceptance. So that was
we
wonderful.
were not like the fresh candidates. We were like
studying for so long, 1 year, and not getting
2
seats.
years almost.
2 years now. Yes, it was 2020.
But alhamdulillah, those who I'm so happy for all my batch who fellows who passed.
Thank you very
all
much.
Credit goes to you, Dr. Sidra.
I'm so grateful for all this love and staying for so long and together and just waiting for the seats and having faith and then being together in the fast track. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, Ashwarya, my dear. So we were talking about the free group activities and the open group students. They were so happy, and many are contacting, and now they're going to be with you in OET as well. How do you feel? How does it feel from passing as a student, Ashwarya, and then coming as a mentor and now have this feeling? Now, I would like to tell all of you that Dennis scored, he's my Australian student, and then he took like one-to-one sessions, and he would like so many stations were there, only Ash could settle him. 75%, awesome presentation. And he had that, of course, the language thing problem because of definitely as a second language. He was so enthusiastic in the preparation, like he got a study buddy. Ashwarya, how do you feel with all this journey and preparing the students for the February 2022, my dear, and getting those awesome results now?
Yeah, hi, ma'am. Well, definitely when I passed, it was the best feeling in the world, and I can still experience the same feeling hearing everybody here. But after that, my journey was, I guess, even better. because helping others gives a certain other level of joy, I feel.
True.
Especially when I tutored Dennis, and I felt so good when he passed, and when I tried my best to help everybody in the open group. I was very happy to see so many success stories being built there.
Seriously.
And and I want to follow your motto, as you told, that for us, the RFA journey doesn't stop there. If anybody needs further advice regarding the GMC registration, because I myself I'm in NHS, so I can definitely provide some good advice. You all can connect to me. If anybody needs any help in OAT, you are more than welcome. That's because I now love helping everybody, just like
so now it's like a part of the RFA is like taking the journey together and taking it like forward. So from this point onwards, it's just like the final step, and they all would love to take it. Many have joined and many would do that. Thank you very much, Ashwarya, and RFA is proud of you as a mentor as well. Thank you very much.
One word, Dr. Sidra. Dr.
Yes, sweetheart. Yes, my dear.
But I am really feeling bad also, because I'll miss you now so much.
Oh, you won't miss me. Don't say this. You know that I've got lots of responsibilities to give you. Don't worry. All right. So no, Kausar is a part of me, so don't worry at all. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll stay in touch, my dear. Don't worry at all. We've got Yasmin here. Hello, Yasmin from Ireland. How are you doing?
I'm all good. Thank
Sweetheart.
you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. You were so helpful, and no words can describe how your course was helpful to me, and your voice is still ringing in my ears all the time.
I'm so grateful. Yasmin, Chin messaged me. He called me one day, etc. See, he's of course like RFA mentor, he and Camellia, and they are like taking their own tutorship in different courses. So he messaged that, see, if Yasmin has joined RFA, she has to pass. I said, Chin, please don't get worried. I would definitely work hard. And then again, he messaged a few days later that, okay, how's Yasmin going? I said, no, she's going fine. She's having her, sessions with Sam as well, and the open group she's learning. And then when you presented, okay, Madhu gave me and Sam gave me a good feedback. I was definitely supervising. But finally, the end part was really good, because now then you realized in the last 15, 20 days of what the exam is all about. And your communication definitely was like better. Working in Ireland, the problem was not that you can't, express yourself or you can't talk to the patient. That was not a problem. How to just complete it in 10 minutes was the problem. What is the concern scorecard? That was the only thing which we had to teach you, and that went awesome. How do you feel today?
Oh, I feel it feels definitely good, like celebrative, like all other colleagues actually. But it was a very nice journey. I still remember all the candidates. Maybe I wasn't lucky enough to to know them personally or to participate in small groups. But I know them all by heart. I still remember the goat in the session. One day.
Yeah, remember the goat which was and we were saying
there was a goat somewhere, and there were in the session where the baby was crying, and you were saying put the baby in the lap. So everything but even as a listener, I didn't get the chance to be an active, but it was very helpful. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Yasmin. This is a proud RFA family, and I'm so grateful to all of you out there who spend their time to come here. Sherry, Mufida is not here, right? I think she joined for a little while, Sherry, but she's not here at the moment. Okay, I think yes. Mufida is here?
Mufida, I saw her name. I don't know if she's here or not.
I think she was initially. Atif, have you stopped driving, or are you still driving?
No.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, how do you feel, Atif? How do you feel back to back successful stories? Yes, my dear.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm very happy, and I'm really grateful for you, Dr. Sidra. I remember 1 year ago in 2021, I was searching for any exam to sit, because the lockdown, I couldn't get place in the Mrcog, I couldn't get place in the MRCBI. So I was I was surfing the internet for any exam to sit. Then by chance, I found this European board. I found that I can do it online. So I booked the exam.
without knowing anything about the curriculum, without knowing anything about the format of the exam. I asked many friends, no one knows anything. And by chance, it was a very good chance, I found the link of an orientation session you did about the European port. I listened to the session and I found that you said that it is typically as same as the MRCOG. So I was very happy because my primary aim was the MRCOG. I joined the first course with you and I succeeded from the first attempt. And then I joined the
MRCPI last minute.
The crash course. Yeah, the crash course in MRCOG part 2 first.
Yes.
And then I did the MRCPI in 2 weeks, if you remember. I got the acceptance 2 weeks before the MRCPI. And during the MRCOG part 3 itself, I booked the exam and I was not able to study for the first 3 weeks after booking the exam. Imagine.
I remember. And I used to message you that please, we've got very less time, Atif. Why are you so silent? That's concerning.
And then believe me, Dr. Sadr, I felt that you were worried about me. You were asking where are you at? And I was quite sure that, because I trust you and I trust your materials, and I was quite sure that when I focus in the last 3 weeks, I can do it. So, and I was like reassuring you that don't worry, I'll do it. And
I used to feel that no, he's not studying, and he's saying, don't worry, please. And the boys are always like this. He's that type of a student of mine who takes it lightly, but I didn't want a failure. So I was after you that please, you're silent, you're not practicing. Don't worry, Dr. Sidra, I will do it. Don't worry, I will do it. So I was like, why is he so overconfident? He's taking it so lightly, the MRCOG 3, Atif, but you did it in the last 3 weeks, you know?
Yeah, and believe me, I started studying. I found that I have like missed the 3 sessions from the regular course and all the fast track sessions. Imagine. And I was listening to them, and I was hearing you calling me, Atif, if you are listening to the recordings, please pay attention to this, take care of that. And thanks God, alhamdulillah, we did it together. And I'm pending, inshallah, the third part of the European board and the MRCPI.
Yes, that would be November. Your next OSCE, if you have done MRCOG 3, believe me, the Epcog OSCE and the MRCPI OSCE is very less, in terms of difficulty level, they are less difficult. So the same notes, the same things would help you. I will just tell you the differences. That's it, what you need to know. The same things would just make you go through both the OSCEs, and you will have all the 3 degrees with you, Atif.
Inshallah, inshallah. And you know, all my family know you and know your voice. They're used to listening to you. I still remember the first time I presented. It was like 4 months ago. Then you were very tough on me. And then I was very angry the rest of the day. My daughter came to me, Dad, don't take it personally. This is for your sake.
And your kids, they're always very genuine, and I keep on seeing their suggestions and their advices on your post. So they're always very genuine in giving you the suggestions and giving you I still remember that one of the posts that, you know, you were best, and that day he was absent from school. Yeah.
He said to me that he was absent, so they gave him the best student that week.
That day, and that day he was not in the school. So I really enjoyed that. It's all like a family that we had been together, and believe me, it gives such an immense pleasure to be together and sharing these experiences. Thank you very much, Atif. These words, they mean a lot. May your kids, they have a long life. May your family be blessed with your degrees. May it all come out to be, for all of you, may it come out to be a successful life further. I would like to tell all of you that success definitely is something which we desire. We work hard for this. Anu is here, Ghazala, Gori, Khalda, Kausar, Manjeer, Atif, Nadine is here, Naeem is still here, Namrita, Rabia, and all those who are listening. Sarah Bushra is here, my girl. Thank you very much. And Sarah Nashad, Yasmin, and all those who have left for the hospital. I would just like to tell you that, see, the success in life is never the ending thing. And even the failures, they're not the ending. The ones who could not make it, it's just a matter of few months and they'll just make it. We stand by besides you, and there can be certain hard luck as well. Like we were just thinking, and students were telling me the last day result was not very, very good. It was like maximum failures from the last day. But it's okay. We are going to fight back for all those. We are definitely going to support all of you who know people around who could not make it a success. Definitely, they need support, and we would work hard for them as well. But the ones who are successful always pray that this success is a sort of blessing. This success is a sort of being humble. This success is for helping others. Always remember that the success is not something which is like the end of the thing. It's again a starting. It's a starting of a new life. So RFA prays for you guys that may this success be always a source of blessing for you guys in your life, in terms of health, in terms of peace, in terms of enjoying this success forever. This is important. That success that becomes a burden at times, that is difficult to cope up with. So always keep your prayers in mind, that the success, with the success, we definitely need blessings. May you all step forward for whatever you have been desiring and achieving in life, and may you all get whatever you desire and you want to achieve in the success with the success in the coming years as well. We love you all. Take very good care. Thank you very much for sparing this time out and talking to us and celebrating. We are a happy family, many success stories to come, receiving lots of messages and calls with your references for the upcoming courses. That puts us in so much of pressure, and hard work is needed. Definitely. We'll put in more hard work for you guys, and we need your love and prayers. Thank you very much to all the RFA champions, MRCOG 3 February 2022. Congratulations and celebrations. Prayers for all of you, and you all remember in prayers as well. Thank you very much. Bye-bye from my side. Thank you from all RFA mentors and the team, the backend team, and take very good care. Thank you. See you guys and stay in touch. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.